Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood farmer Free Range Carrot, and I know I already did a video kind of going over my recap of 2023, but I wanted to pick some of my favorite matches from 2023 and just talk about those a little bit more. Most of the matches I had this past year were really good and really fun to be in, but I wanted to just pick the top 5 in no particular order, just the top 5 that I remember being like the most fun matches that I had. The first one that I'll pick is when I faced Dark Sheik at WrestlePalooza for First Wrestling. I've wrestled Dark Sheik a couple of times, both in singles and in multi-man matches, and I really enjoy wrestling Dark Sheik because she is so intelligent, and every time I get in the ring with her, I feel like I'm learning something new, whether it's crowd work or to bust out more strength moves, because she really is so light and easy to pick up. Every time that I get in the ring with her, I just have the best time, and I hope I get to wrestle her many more times in the future because, like I said, it's always a learning experience, and she's so great to work with. And maybe one of these days I'll beat her, but we're not quite there yet. I'm always on the losing end, but one of these days I'm gonna get one over on her. The second match that I'd like to talk about is a first time matchup that I've had, which is funny because I've known this guy for 6+ years, and it's crazy that I finally had a singles match with him, and that would be Ryan Cruz. I faced Ryan Cruz at Destination Pro for the Destination Pro Heavyweight Championship, or maybe it's not called the Heavyweight Championship, but the Destination main championship. First time matchup. I'd never wrestled Ryan Cruz before, and I've always wanted to, just because he seems, I love intergender matches because I get to do a whole different arsenal than what I normally do than with just women's wrestling. And it's so fun to work with guys who are bigger than you because, man, they don't care how hard you hit them. They're just like, come here, let me hit you. You got it. He's busting out all his best moves. I'm taking the brunt of them. I'm busting out my best moves. Again, it was a losing effort on my part, but it was my first main event match at Destination Pro, so it was really fun to get to have that spotlight and share it with him, and he's such a nice guy. You'll notice that most of my things are like, they're so nice! But I had a really fun time wrestling Ryan Cruz, and hopefully we'll get to do it more now that we've done it once. Let's see, the third match was another first time matchup this year against another guy that I've known for a long time in Minnesota wrestling, Jordan, or just Jordan, however he likes to be announced these days. We faced each other at Higher Ground Wrestling in Wisconsin, or was it St. Paul Park? I think it was St. Paul Park, Minnesota. It was an outdoor show, and again, a guy that I've never wrestled one-on-one before. I think we've been in tag matches before, but never singles. And Jordan is, wow, he's another guy, he's known for his hardcore stuff. Excuse you, Buttercup. My cats be trouble today. But yeah, Jordan is a guy that's, been around in wrestling for so long, and he has so much knowledge to impart, and he really likes helping. I'm not necessarily one of the young guys anymore, but he likes helping people who have less experience than him to kind of get better, and he tells you all these things that you can do to help make yourself look better in the ring. So again, another great learning experience. Maybe that's what I'm most excited about with my 5 favorite matches, is just how much experience I'm getting from all these experienced veterans. But yeah, Jordan was a great match. We had a lot of fun. I got to dunk his head in a bucket of ice water, and the lady went, "That's unsanitary," and I said, "Sorry," and we went on to the next thing. Another match that I had a really great time with was the Rumble at the Rotunda for our Mall of America show, First Wrestling Saturday Night Nitro. This isn't my favorite match just because I won, because I did. That was my win on this list. But again, getting to wrestle at the Mall of America for the second year in a row, super fun time as always. And having a Rumble style is so much different than a singles match because you got to put a lot more pieces together and find a way to make everybody look great, while also, differentiating bad guys, good guys, trying to make sure the crowd's as entertained as possible. And I did get to eliminate Rennie D, my mortal enemy, at the very end, which was a career highlight for me. It was a great feeling throwing him over the top rope and winning in the Mall of America, which means I am 2-0 at Mall of America, so I'll take that. And then my final match, I've talked about this one before, just on Twitter and I think in a previous video, but one of my very favorite matches of 2023 was getting to wrestle Hyan for First Wrestling at the Uptown VFW. I had asked Eric Cannon the promoter of First Wrestling. You probably already knew that. But I had asked him for many months to be like, hey, I've always wanted to wrestle Hyan. She's on my list of people that I want to wrestle. She's so good. I'd love to get in the ring with her. And finally my day came, and he brought Hyan up to Minnesota all the way from Texas so that I could wrestle her. And boy, again, you know, another opponent with much more experience, much more travel than I've had. And she is so good and so smart. And just learning so much from her with every time we planned that match out and went over it, she's like, oh, we should replace this with this because that makes more sense. And oh, she was an absolute joy to work with both inside and outside of the ring. Another losing effort on my part, so wham wham. But I just had so much fun, and I later learned that after the match, someone told me that Eric Cannon had told her to really like put me to work that night. So I really I was exhausted after that match because we did so much and we were so active. Sorry, I'm just thinking about all the fun that I've had in wrestling, and that I get so many cool opportunities because of wrestling. Like, I'd never get to meet someone like Hyan who lives in Texas if I wasn't in wrestling. But yeah, 2023 is a really good year for me in terms of just getting to meet a bunch of cool people and getting to have a bunch of great experiences. So I hope that 2024 leads to more of the same for both you and me. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye!